Birds are an omnipresent symbol in Belize, gracing our buildings, clothing, and even our currency. They have become an integral part of the country's iconic branding. However, there's a troubling discrepancy. Despite their widespread depiction, many of these birds are not native to Belize. Avid birdwatcher Rudy Burgos has voiced his concerns about the issue. Here's more on his perspective.
People want to use bird images in their advertising, whether it's T-shirts for national celebrations, or they put murals on the walls. For example, the occasional people put a mural on the wall with a bird, or natural monuments, like real bridges and archways and like that. And sometimes they just go to the internet and do a search, whatever, and they paste on whatever image they find.
The keel-billed toucan is Belize's national bird. During September celebrations, imagery depicting the animal appeared all over the country, including the Belize City annual Independence mural on the wall of the Rogers Stadium. This painting is true to the likeness of the bird. However, the same cannot be said for other paintings previously commissioned by the Ministry of Education on the side of school buildings.
Or they say this is national bird, which is not. And it goes over and over again. A good example would be some years ago, they started repainting schools all over the country. And they put the national symbols, national animals, and they use a wrong toucan. That is shameful. Imagine an education department that does not know their national animal, so to speak.
Nearly 70% of Belize's overnight visitors touch down at the Philip Golson International Airport, where they are welcomed by a striking arch adorned with vibrant macaws. Ironically, these colorful birds are a rare sight for the guests during their stay in Belize. This curious mismatch between the expectation and reality has not gone unnoticed.
We only have one type of macaw. We have 10 species of parrots. One is a macaw, which is a scarlet macaw. Scarlet means red. You'll see these macaws, they are not red. So it's easy to say they're not Belizeans.
Spotting non-native bird species in Belize is not unheard of, as many birds migrate to warmer climates during the colder seasons of their native habitats. Earlier this week, an injured Caribbean flamingo was discovered on the outskirts of Belize City, far from its usual home in Mexico. Despite the valiant efforts of the Belize Bird Rescue and the Animal Medical Center, the flamingo suddenly succumbed to its injuries. Miguel Shaw, Environmental Education Officer at the Belize Audubon Society, acknowledges the challenge of keeping track of which birds are native to Belize.
In Belize, you can find over 600 species of birds, but that both includes the migratory species and the resident species. For the resident species, it is birds that are that can be found all year round in Belize, and getting to identify those birds can be a bit tricky.
Shaw explains that a simple way to ensure that the birds being depicted are accurate to Belize's diverse environment is to simply check.
One way that you can get the correct identification of these birds is by referring to the guides. We have the Birds of Belize guide by Lee Jones, and there's some other new editions of books by other authors as well, and those can be very helpful when it comes to identifying birds that are native to Belize.
By educating Belizeans about what animals are native to the country, visitors will also become more informed about what the country has to offer and what they can expect from their stay. While it may seem like a minor issue to many, for those who cherish and seek to represent the true beauty of their country, it is something they simply cannot ignore. The accurate depiction of Belize's natural splendor is a matter of pride and authenticity for them. Britney Gordon for News 5.